Right, let's get going. It's 1 minute past 9. Welcome, a massive welcome to our Step into the NHS Day for Key Stage 3. It's also National Careers Week, so we are really pleased to be able to bring you a day of, we've got 4 sessions all together. We hope you'll be able to join lots of them. My name is Abby. I'm part of the NHS Health Careers team, and I'm going to be hosting today and joined by some other people as well. So let's get going. Little bit of housekeeping first. So your cameras are off and everyone is on mute, but the chat is very much open. So please make sure that you use that as we go along, and we'll give you some more prompts for that. Hopefully sound is okay for everybody. If you are having problems, a very obvious one, but just make sure the speakers are turned up. If that doesn't work, and I can see someone's just said they've got a problem with that, then try leaving the Teams call and rejoining, because that can sometimes sort out any issues. I can only see one person commenting that there's an issue with sound, so hopefully things are okay from this side, and hope that you can get it sorted on your side too, so that you can hear. What else did I need to tell you? Please make sure that you give us some feedback. So use the Teams reactions as we go along as well. And also, what else? We are recording this session. Can't remember whether I said that or not at the top, but that's what we're going to be doing as we go along. Okay, so that's the housekeeping bit done. What's the Step into the NHS Day all about? What's the NHS all about? I'm sure you have all heard of the NHS. So it is free healthcare for all. For everyone who needs it. That's the brilliant thing about the NHS. It doesn't matter who you are, the NHS is there for you. And it's available in so many different places across the country. So it's not just about hospitals, but it's also the GP practices that you might go and see, clinics, ambulances, people's homes, and lots of other places as well. Schools, prisons, you name it, you will find the NHS working in lots and lots of different locations. So let's find out a little bit more about the NHS then. You might know some of these facts already, but maybe some of these are new. Did you know that there are over 350 different job roles in the NHS? Obviously, we're not going to be able to get round to talking about all of those today, but you're going to be hearing about some of them. So just be aware that whatever your skills, your interests, whatever kind of background you're from, there could be a role for you in the NHS. We're looking to have a really diverse workforce, kind of with representation from all sorts of different groups and backgrounds in the NHS. And not all of the roles are patient facing. So maybe you don't want to do a job where you're dealing directly with patients. That's fine. There are plenty of roles where you can be more behind the scenes. And we'll be meeting some of those people today, actually, who do jobs like that. So you'll find out more. The NHS is a huge employer. In fact, it's the biggest employer in the UK and employs over 1.5 million people. That kind of number actually blows my brain. And 1.7 million people are seen by the NHS every single day. If you think of all those appointments happening across the country, all those people in hospital. And one person in every class will work for the NHS in the future. So is that you? It might even be more than one in your class. Who knows? Wonder who it's going to be. Okay, so let's find out more about today. National Careers Week, as I mentioned, so this happens every year. So it's a chance to find out more about all the amazing careers that there are in lots of different sectors. But obviously the focus today is on the NHS, and hopefully you'll go away feeling inspired, feeling that you can go away and look into more of the roles and see what excites you and interests you and what you want to find out more about. And you're going to be meeting some fantastic NHS staff today in our career spotlight sessions. We've got even more people joining us than we had last year, which is brilliant. So you'll be able to learn about what they do. The sessions later on today are optional, but we really hope you'll be able to join as many of them as possible. Hopefully you have got worksheets as well. So teachers, these were sent out in the update emails. So some of you might have a worksheet to use during the day that you can kind of make notes on. You can perhaps start to think about your competition entries, and we'll come on to the competition in a bit because some of you might not have heard about this yet. And also you can just note down things that you hear speakers talking about, things that you want to find out, go away and find out more about after today, maybe. Okay, so listen out for top tips for winning career entries, because today is all about the Step into NHS competition as well. So just keep your focus and look out for interesting bits of information. Okay, so now we're just going to quickly hear from Lily and Annabelle about their experience of the competition. They're from a school in Southampton.
What are you most excited about with the Step into NHS Day?
I'm really excited about learning about all the different jobs and what they include, especially the childcare side of it, as I think it's very interesting.
I can't wait to learn about all the different jobs and what each job involves, especially the paramedics, because of their saving lives in the day-to-day.
Brilliant. So it's always great to hear from students what they've enjoyed about the competition, what they're looking forward to as well. Now, if there were any problems at all with that video, don't worry, because as I said, we are recording this session, so you'll be able to hear it back later. Okay, right. It's probably your first school session of the day, so maybe you need to just get that brain going a little bit. We've got a quick fire activity now just to get you all thinking and very much part of this day. Okay, so be ready to discuss with the person next to you. Put your hands up, and teachers, if you can be ready to take the answers and put them into the chat, that would be brilliant. We want to know what jobs you can think of in the NHS, okay? So think of as many as you can. And think of some of the different jobs that we've got in the NHS as well. Okay, so some of the lesser known ones, perhaps. We've got a few little hints on the slide there. So think about who's cooking the food, who's booking those appointments for people, who's managing the wards, how do patients get clean sheets on their beds, how do children, who helps the children get better? So students, chat to the person next to you, and teachers, hope you're ready to type the students' thoughts into the chat. And we are just going to give you a minute or two here to get some ideas in. Brilliant. Someone's quick off the mark. So we have got nutritionist in there. So that's to do with food and using food to help people to get better. What else have we got? Cleaners, absolutely vital, aren't they? We need clean hospitals, clean environments to help prevent infection and to make places look nice too. Wow, someone's gone for it. Oh, it's going to be hard to keep up. Oncologist, network manager, midwife, cook. I'm having problems keeping up there. So it's brilliant. Keep going, keep putting them in. Psychologist, paramedics, surgeon, receptionist. Receptionists are so important, aren't they? Because they welcome us when we go to places. Porters, phlebotomists, sonographers. Oh my word, these are coming thick and fast. This is brilliant. Mental health nurse. Are you spotting the one that you've put in here? Am I reading it out, or am I managing to miss all your ones? Ambulance driver, therapist, practitioner, dentist, surgeon. Oh my goodness, radiographer, cardiologist, medical engineer. That's a good one. That's nice and different. Well done, whoever put that one in. Secretary, absolutely vital. Yes. What else have we got? A night nurse. Yes, we have people there all night. Speech and language therapist, neurosurgeon, GP, ward manager, health play specialist. Wow, someone's been doing some research here, I reckon, ready for the competition. Plastic surgeon, pediatrician, ENT. Wow, that absolutely brilliant. Security staff. Okay, we could probably go on for another hour or so reading these off, but thank you so much, everyone. Did you name any of these? I definitely read out some of these, so I think we got some of those in there, didn't we? I definitely saw receptionist, chef, GP, radiographer was in there as well. So well done, everyone. I can see someone put electrician in there as well. Brilliant. Okay, so these are just some of the 350 plus roles in the NHS, okay? And there are roles available as apprenticeships, there are roles available straight out of school, as well as other roles where you do need to go and do some further study before you can join them. So a whole range. And as I said, it doesn't matter what background you're from, what your interests are. There is a career for everyone with lots of routes in. And as I said, those clinical, so those hands-on patient caring roles, as well as the non-clinical and the more behind the scenes roles are available. And we are really pleased because hot off the press, we have found out BBC Bitesize do a survey every year of teenagers to see what the top employer of choice is and the top job. Some of you may have taken part in this, and we are the top employer. The NHS is the top employer. Put the link into the chat there. This isn't the first year this has happened either. So we've beaten Apple, we've beaten Google and NASA as well. So we're feeling pretty pleased with ourselves today. So yeah, thank you if any of you took part in that. Okay, so let's introduce the competition. This is one of the main reasons why we're here today. This is really important, so listen up. What we are asking you to do is to research roles in the NHS, to think about how you would make this role appealing to your friends, okay, your peers. So we want you to create a job advert that's appealing to your peers. Okay, so some of you might already have found out about the Step into the NHS competitions. Maybe some of you have already entered, who knows, but you're going to be researching, choosing a career and then creating a job advert. We want to find out what you found out about the qualifications you need for that job, what skills you need, what experience you need, okay? And you're going to watch a short video now, which is going to tell you everything that you need to do.
So here's the thing, when it comes to jobs, the NHS is big. I mean, really big. In fact, in England, approximately 1 in 40 people work for the NHS, which means someone in every class is likely to work for the NHS in the future. So, what do you think all these people are doing? They can't all be doctors and nurses, right? Actually, there are over 350 different careers in the NHS. And with that many careers on offer, there's a job to suit you, no matter what your interests and skills are. That's where the Step into the NHS competition comes in. So, we want you to choose an NHS career that interests you and create a job advertisement to tell your friends and other young people about it. You can work on your own or in teams of up to 4, whatever you prefer. Follow these straightforward steps and you'll be in with a great chance of winning. Step 1, the discovery phase. To start with, you'll need to do a bit of research to understand what careers are possible in the NHS. There are some great websites to help you and a personality quiz to reveal which NHS career might suit you best. Armed with all this new knowledge, select a career that you find most interesting from the ones you have discovered. Step 2, understanding the job. Next, you'll need to research your chosen role and what it involves, having a look at any qualifications, experience and skills required to do the job properly. You can use the job description top tips as guidance, making sure you have everything you need for the next step. Step 3, the job advertisement. Now you understand the ins and outs of the role, it's time to get creative. You need to create a fun and lively job advertisement that will get other students your age excited about the role too. It should also list any qualifications, experience and skills which are required. Select any media you like: film, poster, presentation, leaflet, website, it's your choice. Although there is one teeny weeny rule. Please avoid using copyrighted materials, like music on videos, because it means we can't show it off to the rest of the world. And that's it! All you need to do is create your job advert and give it to your teacher. After all your hard work, make sure it reaches us on time. The closing date is the 30th of April. So what happens next? An experienced panel of NHS judges will have lots of fun looking through your entries, and they will select one winner from each of the 7 regions around the country. Out out of the regional winners, an overall national winner will be selected. Finally, whether you enter individually or as part of a team, all winners will get their very own prize. Overall winners will now receive a top prize for their class, £50 worth of Amazon vouchers and a goodie bag. And the most important bit, their winning entry will be publicly displayed as a job advertisement in their local area for everyone to see. Regional winners will also receive a voucher worth £25 and a goodie bag each. And all of our regional winners will have their entries highlighted in our Step Into the NHS website. Plus, we'll be handing out a number of certificates in recognition for your efforts. Phew, I think that's everything. So, all that remains to be said is good luck. We look forward to receiving your entries.
Okay, so as the video said, we need you to promote NHS roles. So have a think about all the incredible roles that you're going to learn about, that you'll see about today as well, and see which one you want to have a look at. And these are our judges that we've got this year. So we have Sophia, who is a corporate finance business partner. Did you know that we have people who work in finance and business in the NHS? Chloe, who's a physiotherapist, and Sajida, who's an orthoptist. Okay, so that's to do with eyes. You might want to go away and have a little look at that. So they're going to be looking through the entries, and as we said, we have got some brilliant prizes. So Amazon vouchers, goodie bags, and then the public display of the winning entry. So that will be on a digivan that can drive around your local area. So this is Hannah, Millie and Lily, who last year's winners, and a digivan drove around Newcastle where they live. And so people were able to see their amazing entry, and it must have felt great for them to see that happening. Okay, so we mentioned the online gallery in the video as well. So if you have a look on there, you will see some of the entries. So as we said, it'll be the winning entry, it'll be the regional winners, and also if you've been shortlisted as highly commended, then your entry will get put onto the Step Into the NHS website for anyone to have a look at. So that's really exciting as well, because all that hard work that you put into it, it's great for it to be able to be displayed and seen by different people. Okay, so, and remember, you've still got loads of time. 30th of April is the closing date. So get going on it as soon as you can, but you still have got several weeks to go. Right, so the one lesson launch, teachers, this is mainly for you, this bit. So we have got the one lesson launch slides in the chat. So there's careers learning in there. There's also information on how to start the competition entry, and also that includes that competition video that you've just seen. So if there were any issues with you viewing that video, then you'll be able to watch that again in class. So maybe after Career Spotlight 1 this morning at about 10:35, perhaps you've got an hour then that you can use to do the one lesson launch, or maybe at another time in the school timetable. We know it's always really busy trying to squeeze that in, or maybe get going in with one of the other activities after this session. We've got other activities as well, so have a look. Again, I think the links are going into the chat for that. Okay, right. You will be pleased to know it's not just me that you're going to be hearing from today, because I'm going to be joined, as I said, by lots of members of staff. So let's hear from Izzy and Cade, who are they're going to be joining us for sessions later on during the day. But we just wanted to introduce them to you now, as I said, partly so you know it's not just going to be me that you're listening to. Remember, you've got your worksheet so that you can capture key facts about our speakers to help you with your competition entries. So, Cade, welcome.
Hello.
Good morning, and hopefully we have got Izzy as well joining us. Hi,
Hello.
Izzy. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Okay, so Cade, how are you feeling about today, and is there anything particular you are looking forward to?
Yeah, really looking forward to be able to speak to you all today and answer any questions that you have. And I'm also really looking forward to seeing a lot of the competition entries, because I've done this before and they're always fantastic and they just get better every year. So I'm really excited to see them, and I hope that sorry, excuse me. And I hope that everybody gets a lot of information and useful career information as well from this session.
Brilliant, and well done for not saying what you do. And I'm being really careful not to say what you do, because we're that's going to be part of an activity later on today. So I've been having to remind myself that I mustn't mention Kay's job. Izzy, welcome to you as well. How are you feeling today and about the day?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's a great opportunity. And obviously I come from human resources, which probably not a lot of people know about. So it will be interesting to sort of see what amazing ideas everyone comes up with, and also what advice I can give, coming from sort of a recruitment background, as also in human resources it's a big part. So I'm happy to give loads of advice and see what people have to give.
Brilliant, and you're going to be part of a really exciting challenge later on, aren't you? So that should be good. Brilliant. Okay, thank you both for popping onto this session, and we're really looking forward to seeing you later. So see you later on.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are nearly at the end of this first session now. So thank you so much to all of you for joining this session. We really hope that you're going to be able to make one or more of the Career Spotlight sessions later on today. Teachers, hopefully you've all got the timetable and know what's coming up. You'll get to meet more NHS speakers. So it really would be great if you can join. It'd be great if you can join all of them, because you'll really get the most out of the day. But remember, students, you have got your worksheets, so use those to plan your entry for today, and particularly as we meet more of the NHS professionals as the day goes on. And as I said, you can use the one lesson launch in between the sessions. So at 10 o'clock, we've got Guess the Job Role, and that's the session that Cade is going to be part of along with somebody else. And then at midday, Solve the NHS Challenge. That's where you'll meet Izzy again, plus someone else. And then at 2 o'clock, we've got a Day in the Life session. Okay, so just final information. So teachers, we've got other activities that you can use through the day. We've got the Career Mapper quiz, for example. Students, you might want to have a go at that. If you're on social media, please get involved. We want to see as many references to this competition as possible. So hashtag is Step Into the NHS. So please make sure that you use that. Teachers, if you've got any questions for us, the team are going to be here after this session ends. So please make sure if you've got any questions about the competition, for example, or how the day is working today, then please make sure you put that in. But hopefully we will see loads of you in the first Career Spotlight session at 10 o'clock. You just use the same Teams link that you used to join this welcome session, and we really look forward to seeing you all then. So thanks all for joining, and see you at 10 o'clock.